Hello my friends and welcome, my name is Dennis and this is the latest update from Ukraine. One more awesome low-pass helicopter video. Those are Ukrainian helicopters, Mi-8. So in the front you can see Mi-8 flying very low, but I would say it's safe because they fly over the side where there is no any cars and they fly not at the very low altitude compared to the Mi-24 helicopter that I showed you in my previous videos. So they have some sort of the training here. I know the exact position of this highway, but I will not tell you for the security reasons. So they fly in this kind of formations just to be safe. The German president Steinmeier visited Kiev today and he promised to give 2 more Mars rocket artillery systems to Ukraine and also 4 of the other types of artillery systems. He also said that Ukraine will receive more of the air defense units. Here we are speaking about the RST, advanced, sophisticated, and I think the best system out there. Obviously we're speaking about the middle-range air defense systems. Israel did the investigation and analysis of Iran 2 drones and they say that those are identical to Shahed 136 Iranian-produced drones and they're gonna provide all of the evidence to the Washington. With that official information, Western countries may apply new sanctions on Iran and Russia. At the beginning of this war, Russia announced their aims in Ukraine, so they spoke about denazification, demilitarization, and now they speak about desatanization of Ukraine. They say that there are lots of the religion, pro-Satan religions here in Ukraine. Very strange. This image was published today from the yesterday's rocket attack, and this is the Russian caliber cruise missile. So as you can see, it's not very big, however it is very precise. I would say the most precise Russian made rocket, together with hypersonic Kinjal. Russian army has around 30% of those rockets remain, so they used 70%, and that's why they eagerly want to sign the contract with Iran, and Iran may provide them with new ballistic rockets. I was a little worried about a new Prime Minister of Italy, Giorgia Meloni, but she said today that she will support the sanctions against Putin with all Italian means. Interesting statement from one of the Ukrainian officials, Irina Vereshchuk. She said to all of the citizens, Ukrainian citizens who stay abroad, not to come to Ukraine till the springtime. So I think our officials expect really tough winter for us here. Today, officially, Rishi Sunak became a Prime Minister of UK. We got the information from Pentagon that Russia reinforces their defense lines in Kherson. So they got the most part of the civilians from the city and now put new reinforcements in Kherson. I thought that they would withdraw their forces, and also we got that information from the Times and also Financial Times. But as we see nowadays, their forecast is not real. Maybe Russia is willing to fight for Kherson after all. Well, at least I trust Pentagon more to the media resources. At the same time, the United States doesn't see any kind of signs that Russia is preparing for the nuclear attack in Ukraine. And recently, Ukrainian side got the accusations from Russia that we are preparing some sort of the dirt bomb attack. I don't know why should we do it, because we are gaining our ground, we are counterattacking, and why should we use it on our territory? We need to free it, not to contaminate it for ages. So we call the IAEA inspectors to visit Ukrainian nuclear facilities to make their own statement about the safety of our power plants and our nuclear waste storages. Oh, more, United States considers Hawk air defense equipment for Ukraine. Just to remind you, I think we have the same anti-aircraft and anti-rocket equipment from Spain. Also name was the Hawk, so I guess those are the same basically. Ramzan Kadyrov, the self-proclaimed leader of Chechnya Republic in Russia, said that the response of the Russian army is not enough. And basically he wants Russia to bomb our cities, but we have the air defense, What they may do is to use the nuclear weapons, but in that case, I'm sure Russia would have a huge response from our Western allies. New bomber drone we have, made in Ukraine. As you can see, it may fire 6 of the mines, and those are very effective against the light armored vehicles and the live force of the enemy. I cannot publish the videos of the result of those drones on YouTube, so that is why, my friends, I have the Telegram group. The link is in the video description. Please join me there to have the recent updates about what is happening in Ukraine, and not only. This building used to be the base of Kadyrovites in Kherson region, and we fired some of the HIMARS rockets to it, destroying the facility. 40 Chechen soldiers reportedly died and 60 injured, and this is the video from the event. I cannot show you the full video. For the full video, please check out my Telegram channel, because there's some of the scenes. So basically, they were just demolished there. They used that building as their barracks. Funny news from Iran. They say that they're ready to investigate the usage of the Iranian drones in Ukraine. Interesting. But definitely those are Iranian-made drones, and they're used here in Ukraine. So what else we need as an evidence to show to the world? Iran joined this war providing weapons to Russia. And those are the Kadyrovites that confirmed to lose their lives on the south part of the Kherson because of the HIMARS attack, and no more those guys. Today we got the air sirens in Kiev, so President of Germany had to go to the basement for the security reasons. We have one German-made RST system in use, and we have the statistics for it already. It shuts down 9 out of 10 rockets. It's the best system that we used so far. I hope that we'll receive NASAMS system soon, and it's very interesting to compare it in real life with RST. Regular British intelligence update, they say that Russia already lost 25% of their military airplanes fighting in Ukraine. It's crazy. About the state-of-art Russian attack helicopter K-52 Alligator, well, Russia officially lost 23 out of 90 they have. Putin's friend Prigozhin is collecting more prisoners to his Wagner army, and soon it's gonna be the threat for Putin himself. It is not the secret that there is the open fighting between Kadyrovs and Prigozhin, and also the official Russian military. Nowadays, Russia doesn't have the single army. They have official forces, official army, they have the Wagner soldiers, they have Kadyrovites, they have the Rosguard, they also have the new mobilized soldiers, and they belong to the Russian official army, but they are a little bit separate and still cannot conduct the same duties as the regular Russian military. Also, they have the special forces and intelligence. Russia's intelligence service FSB stays a little bit outside from the conflict, so the main one is between Prigozhin and Kadyrov group and against the official Russian military. And for Putin, I think it's better to blame official Russian army than his own friends as Kadyrov and Prigozhin. My friends, it's just a matter of time that there will be a much bigger conflict between all of those forces. Russia starts to slow down our crops ships that are coming from the Ukrainian ports across the Black Sea to Istanbul and further. According to agreement, Russians may research those ships to find some kind of weapons, and they do it very slowly, and that's why you may see those ships near to Bosphor waiting for their turn to be researched, and then they may proceed to their destinations. This is the German-made Gepard anti-aircraft tank. My friends, I really like the way it looks, like from the sci-fi movie, and it's on the front lines, and we have our crew in operation there. Zeppelin mobile systems will provide Ukraine with mobile hospitals, but it will happen next year, 2023. Basically, there are lots of the containers that can be delivered by lorries to the front lines, and you may have this big hospital. There are true Chechens who fight for Ukraine in battalion of Sheikh Mansour, and today they opened the street, I don't know in what town or city, that carries the name of one of the Chechens leader, Sheikh Mansour. The Red Cross organization went completely crazy. Now they're collecting funds for the families of the Russian mobilized soldiers. So Russians went here in Ukraine to kill us and they want to support their families. It's just crazy. My friends, I have a short announcement for the sponsors of my channel. If you are the sponsor of this YouTube channel, there is the new video available in community tab, so please check it out. And if you are my Patreon supporter, please check out my Patreon page. The new video is available there also. Unique video just for my sponsors. Thank you. And let's go to the military map. There's just the clarification on some of the areas of the front lines. And this area here turned green, as you see. So it was yesterday and it is today. It's been confirmed that we are getting closer to Davydov, and now we took Krochmaline was like that, and today we took this part and also cut this road for the Russian supplies, I think. But basically we took already this road under our control, and Russia is using this road to supply their forces in Davydov. Still, they have lots of the forces in this region as well as in the south. They try to go back to Liman, but unsuccessfully. With the resources they have, it's not real. But still, they have mobilization ongoing, and probably they will provide new meat to the front lines, and obviously it makes our job more difficult. On the south, there is no change, and I say to you today, it's been confirmed by Pentagon that Russia is reinforcing their group in Kherson and this area. They withdrawing some sort of the soldiers who were on the very front lines and exchanging them for the new mobilized soldiers. So they have rotations, but they're building new defense lines. I have some times to watch the Russian propaganda media, and I see that the rhetorics for this war changed completely. Before they told about their wins, and now they're speaking more about defense, about what they built on their own territory. And today I saw Omsk. Omsk is far away. It's like thousands of kilometers away from Ukraine, and they say they are building defense lines over there. It's just crazy. We're not that effective to go there so far. But anyways, my friends, I'm gonna keep you updated on situation here in Ukraine. Don't forget to press the like to this video. It helps me to propel my video content around YouTube. And also, if you want to support my channel financially, there are some of the links in the video description just below. You may support me on Patreon, PayPal, or Donatello, whichever is more convenient for you. My friends, I wish you a peaceful sky wherever you are. Have a great time.